I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph.
And once a month, we like to look around the Columbus area at some of the local businesses and bring you some of the best that we find.
That's right, Mike. We've got a great mix of services and shopping, and there's something for everyone.
No doubt about it. There's a lot on today's show. Stay with us.
Tropical Nut and Fruit Outlet Store features premium snack mixes, fresh and premium roasted nuts, plus lots of bulk items and packaged candies.
That's right, Renee. And they're also a great community partner. They have fundraisers for charities and schools. And I had an opportunity to talk to Alicia Bruno about how these fundraisers work. Well, Alicia, good to have you on Tropical Nut and Fruit back on the show.
Thanks for coming back, Mike. We're happy to have you.
Yes. So, one of the things that's really cool about Tropical Nut and Fruit is you guys do a lot of fundraisers with schools, right?
Yeah, we do. In fact, now is the time that we're getting a lot of the schools, the community associations, the cheerleading groups, they're all kind of contacting us now because they take the orders, they start, shopping the products around, and then by the time school starts, they have all this money towards new uniforms. I mean, it's a whole variety of different, community organizations that come and they raise money through our store.
Yeah. How long have you guys been doing that kind of thing?
Gosh, probably since we opened in 2009. In the beginning, people didn't really know what to expect because they're used to Boy Scout fundraisers or Girl Scout fundraisers. So it was kind of new to be able to actually take, locally made products that are made here, they're packed here to the local communities, and they get 50%. And some of these fundraisers generate thousands of dollars of proceeds for these teams. So when people come and shop the stores here, or they order, even though it looks like, a lot of the money's going back to the organizations, that's still less than you would pay for it if you went into the store.
And if you don't have an opportunity to buy that way, you can always visit the retail location here, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's still traveling and doing the road trips, and you still have all the snack mixes and the nuts. And again, remember that everything is done here locally.
Well, give us some contact information for the store, how people can come out and find you and get some of these great deals.
3150 Urban Crest Industrial Drive, right off 270. We're here Monday through Saturday. So you can come Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturdays from 9 to 3. And if you want to call ahead and you want to ask if some orders need to be prepared in advance, we're happy to do that too.
Sounds great. Alicia, good seeing you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for coming, Mike.
Flappers Bar and Grill in Mount Vernon was a schoolhouse until it burnt to its foundation in the 1900s.
That's right, Renee. A lot of history there. But it still has its sandstone foundation and beautiful ceilings. And it was voted Best Small Business in 2021 by the Chamber in Mount Vernon.
I truly think Flappers is amazing. We have great food, we have a great atmosphere, we have a great clientele, and our staff is top-notch. Well, our burgers we get local from Lanning's, which is located here in Mount Vernon. They're always fresh, they're never frozen, they're part brisket, part beef. Our chicken wings, we were actually voted number 7 out of 25 in the state of Ohio pre-COVID. And we have very good Greek salad. All of our salads are very, very good. We have a great fish, Pangasius. We sell a lot of fish. Our first year in business, 2016, we were nominated for Small Business Award by the Chamber. And we didn't win that year, but it was an absolute honor to be nominated. This year, we did win for 2021. Well, we really have a great diverse crowd of folks that come in. Everybody from high school students that drive here for our chicken wings and cheese sticks to, 80, 90-year-old folks that come in and have a draft beer and chicken wings. And, every one of those people is just as important as the other person. Get on our website, flappersbarandgrill.com, and get an idea and get the directions and the phone number, or you can call us at 740-392-1061. And we're located at 15 West High Street, Mount Vernon, Ohio.
WG stands for World's Greatest, and grinders is another word for subs. We stopped by WG Grinders to find out what makes their subs so special.
Renee, they are absolutely delicious. So we learned about some special deals and some great lunch specials as well.
Well, basically, this was actually founded, a sub-franchise was founded on Ohio State campus back in the 80s. Mike Belisari franchised it, and then I came and purchased it back in maybe about 10, 11 years ago. What actually got me attracted to WG Grinders was the sourdough bread. You can't go wrong with any of the sandwiches they have. That sourdough bread makes that whole sandwich on that. Our basic special when you walk in, our best deal we have, which is pretty much a 6-inch Italian. You get a cookie, bag of chips, a drink, and a pickle spear. So you get the whole package. And our other specials that we've actually done are feed 100 for 100, which is actually 12 20 inches. You get 4 Italian 20 inches, you get 4 turkey 20 inches, you get 4 ham 20 inches. Then you also get a full pan of salad and a full pan of pastas. And if you want something smaller, we actually have a $45 deal, which is only 4 20 inches. But with that deal, you can actually choose anything off our menu. And we'll give you a half pan of salad and a half pan of either our cold pasta or our cheddar mac. We want to see these sandwiches sell. We're not trying to make money off every single sandwich. We're actually going for the volume. We want people to enjoy WG Grinders. We want them to enjoy the sourdough bread and all the sandwiches that we make. So basically, WG Grinders has a website, wggrinders.com. We also have our own site, which is through Slice. And you can go to that site and they'll actually give you all our deals that we're just talking about right now at the same price I just mentioned. But you're also welcome to call us at 614-459-3663.
Coming up, we all accumulate so much stuff over the years, and if you're thinking about moving into senior living, downsizing can be difficult.
That's right, and this company can help you with that. They say breaking up with stuff is hard to do. More on that straight ahead.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
We stopped by Jay's Crab Boil and Oyster Bar in Pickerington.
Yeah, and you'd have to visit a Gulf Coast state to get seafood this good.
Our menu is huge, but I just try to make the process simple, as easy, fast, and always focus on the good ingredient, fresh. We are not like a high-end restaurant. First at all, good ingredient, simple process, fast, quick, deliver to the table. Of course, we're doing the seafood boil good. All the seafood boil, all seasoning recipe made by me. And the quality, entire restaurant, we don't use any MSG, all the natural ingredient and the natural seasoning. So we are not even only the seafood boil restaurant. Look at those nice, beautiful prime rib. We aged them over 10 days. And you can see those prime rib from the inside and to the outside, nice, perfect, pink. And during the weekday, we selling the prime rib sandwich too. The French dip prime rib sandwich. As the small business owner, I do believe treat your customer right, treat your employees right. They are who keep me can come in here, open the door every day. And for the restaurant business, this kind of industry is more like a person-to-person business. If the customer want to make a reservation, they can go to the www.jscrabboil.com.
Kajini is building in Newark and the villages of Glenridge, and they're getting ready to start another phase.
That's right, Renee. And the thing about these homes is they are quality and workmanship second to none. Paul Kajini explained. So tell us where we're at now. You're starting phase 2, is that correct? And some new streets are going, some things are happening here, right?
That's correct. The sun's shining, and with this beautiful weather, we've actually built out our full phase here. We're starting phase 2. That's going to be starting here we've actually started the underground, and the roads will be in within 30 days.
And I know that you build some very high-end homes, and I see that same quality when I look at these homes. I mean, you just do a quality job. Hate to brag on you, Paul, but it's absolutely true.
Thank you. I think, we're proud of that. I think you can walk in this home and you can see the quality. We've got granite tops, taller base casings. It's a quality in there, and which you don't find very much today.
Well, how many homes are left, or how many lots are left before this project's going to be completely done?
The next phase is approximately 60 some lots. So we're going to do it, and we've got a couple more phases. So we're concentrating on the next phase now, and then once we have those lots committed and units sold, then we'll start the following phase.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, since we've last talked, the interest rates have dropped again. I want to talk to Carol and find out how the financing is. Well, Carol, last time we were out, rates have dropped again, making a great deal even greater. So tell us what's happening out there.
Well, interest rates have come down. They're 3% or less. So people can buy here for less than they're paying in rent. What we're doing is we're doing down payment assistance from the state of Ohio that's offered, and we are also offering a work equity program. So anybody that really wants a home, you want it, if you have a will, we have the way.
Yeah. Well, Carol, where can we learn more about the Villages at Glen Ridge?
Well, you can give us a call at 740-500-HOME, or you can get on our website at thevillageatglenridge.com.
C&J Basement Solutions took on a job recently where a foundation wall in an apartment building collapsed.
That's right. And we had an opportunity to look at this extensive repair. And then one thing we found out, this complex saved thousands of dollars getting that wall fixed.
Well, Ron, good to have C&J back on the show.
Good to see you again.
You know, all your customers always say the same thing, saving me thousands of dollars. I come out here, I look at a project like this, and well, I'll tell you, this is quite a project going on here. What happened?
Well, this is a perfect scenario where everything was left too long. A lot of water dumping along the outside of the foundation, a lot of clay soil here.
Did a portion of the wall cave in? Is that what gave the owners or the people who rent here that there was a problem?
Exactly right, yeah. So about 12-foot section of this floor fell to the ground in the basement. And of course, that affects the foundation on everything, doors closing, things like that. So that's what prompted them to take a look at it, of course, which finding the problem.
So looking at this, what is the process now? What did you have to do once you discovered this problem?
Well, first things first, we had to support it on the inside of the wall so that when we excavate, it doesn't fall in any further. Portion of this wall we're going to have to straighten up to use beams to bring it back straight. And then the rest of the wall we're going to have to clean up the footings, relay foundation wall back up, and then, of course, seal everything on the outside and backfill.
Yeah. Now, what about the residents who live here?
They're still here. Everything's good. Using a different exit at this point. But yeah, everybody can stay there. We support the floors. So everything's stabilized at this moment. It's just a matter of putting it back together. Tomorrow they won't know there's a difference.
Yeah. How long is this project going to take overall to get done?
Well, this particular portion of it, about 3 days. The entire project here is about 5 days.
Well, Ron, another great job here. Give us some contact information for C&J.
Yep, you could look at the number on the screen there and give us a call, or reach out to us at www.cnjbasementsolutions.com on our website.
Fantastic. Thanks again for being on the show.
We found a flower shop in Mount Vernon that's celebrating 100 years in business.
That's right. And not only do they have flowers, but they have gourmet chocolates and wine. Stay with us. We have more on that coming up.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. If you or a loved one are thinking about moving into senior living, downsizing can be so difficult. We want to hang on to everything, and I know I'm guilty of that one.
Yeah, and Libby Patrick of Blue Robin Downsizing, that's what she said. It's very tough to get rid of things. We learned a lot about her, about how to downsize. And Libby's even written a book that's about hoarding. It's available on Amazon. This is what she told us.
Well, Libby, good to have you and Blue Robin Downsizing on the show.
Thank you. I'm glad you came out on a rainy day.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about Blue Robin Downsizing. What do you guys do?
It's hard to tell you that quick in a nutshell, but I'll try. We are out there helping every day. People live their life. They've had a great life. They've accumulated a lot of things, and now life's changed up. Maybe health issues, spouse passed away. They're older, and they can't do it by themselves. We're helping them figure out what is valuable, what should you keep, what's worthless, and what do we do with everything that they can't take with them. Well, breaking up with stuff is hard to do, and I always say that. So I do a lot of talking, mentoring, coaching, and so we come up with various different ways to repurpose, bless other people in the Columbus area, figure out what they can take with them, and I'm kind of like a wedding planner. I take this whole event and I manage, coordinate all those details so that they have less stress on them and they can get through the process without losing their mind.
It's one of those things that you have all this stuff that someone else is
was accumulated, and what do you do with it? It's valuable to them, but not necessarily that next person, right?
That's very true. And they did think their things were going to be valuable, and that's one of the hardest things I have to tell them that's not the case. So we have, donation, we have junk, we have trash, and then you can have things go to an auction. Once they realize I can do all of that and they don't have to make the phone calls and figure it out, they're much relieved.
Well, give us a way to contact you, Libby.
Absolutely. My name is Libby Patrick. Website is Blue Robin, as in the bird, not blue ribbon, but bluerobindownsizing.com. Phone number 740-706-1480.
HER Realty was established in 1957. Howard Hanna is now the #1 family-owned and operated brokerage in the country.
That's right. And Kurt McCurdy has 47 plus years experience of dealing with real estate transactions. He's inspired every day to come up with solutions to help you.
Hello, my name is Kurt McCurdy of Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, formerly HER Realtors. We are now stronger together and the #1 residential real estate brokerage in Ohio. We are the largest family-owned real estate company in the nation. We are currently operating in 13 states. We offer seamless in-house transaction opportunities. Our in-house services include now taking listings, representing buyers, new build consultations, relocation services and assistance globally, title company with several closing options, multiple competitive loans through our mortgage company. We have a team of highly responsive and qualified licensed agents. We are looking forward to giving our present friends and clients, along with our new prospective customers, the continued professional knowledge, service, and courtesy available in the real estate market today. If it's important to you, it's important to us. We sell homes in all sizes, whether across town or across country. Take Howard Hanna with you. Please call 614-581-5812 today.
In Mount Vernon, we found a flower shop celebrating 100 years in business.
That's right, imagine 100 years. It's Williams Flowers and Wine. And with 100 years behind them, we learned where the flowers come from and when they added wine.
We at Williams Flower Shop, Williams Flowers and Wine, are celebrating our 100th year anniversary this year. We have a wonderful location right here in Mount Vernon. We're right off the square. We're at 16 South Main Street. And most of our flowers we have one major supplier who is out of Cleveland, and about 10% can come out of Canada. We have about 15 to 20% that comes out of California, and the bulk of it comes out of South America. So anywhere Colombia, Ecuador is where a lot of our flowers do come from. We also are part of a local farming collective that we can buy from. In 2019, we added wine sales. We can sell bottled wine. And we have one large distributor that we can get old world wines from. So we carry a little more out of the ordinary that you can't necessarily find right here in Mount Vernon. We have chocolate, we sell bottled wine, and we have flowers. A lot of times people will just have us do a combination of those things we can put together. You can order our flower arrangements online. You can call us. We always prefer for you to call us personally. We can tell you what we got in fresh that day. They can just walk in the door. We have walk-ins. We always have arrangements made up in our cooler. Our phone number here is 740-392-2076. You can call us Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday from 9 to 1. Our website is williamsflowershop.com.
Coming up, a new rooftop lounge located 10 stories up in the short north.
Yeah, this is the newest addition to the Columbus skyline, joining the Columbus night scene. That's straight ahead.
Would you like your business to make an appearance on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Howard Howard Hilton, where they say easy to find, hard to leave.
That's right, Renee, and they have the best food in town, plus it's in a stress-free environment. They're even home to the Fish Bowl.
Yeah, we're in Howard, Ohio, which is located 7 miles east of Mount Vernon, located near Apple Valley Lake Resort. The business has probably been here since 1942. I've owned it for 13 years, and it's done real well and still doing real good. So I was actually drilling oil and gas in Pennsylvania, and we went to a little dive bar down there. It was called the Hilton, which was very popular in that area. So when we bought this, we decided to name it the Howard Hilton after the Hilton. Any kind of burger here. Bologna sandwiches are great. We got some nice salads, some big salads. Everybody just loves the food. We are drawing in a bunch of people from Columbus and Cleveland. People love it because of the lake. They all come down here to stay at the lake.
We have a pool league. I think it's every Thursday night, just during the fall and winter months. We have other events that we're known for that really probably put us on the map, is called the Queen of Hearts game. And that drawing's every Monday night. I always support the sports, the football teams, the baseball teams, the basketball teams. A lot of the parents, coaches, teachers come in for meals for the game, and after the game we get a lot of people in here. We had a golf outing for a friend of ours that passed, and he was a big football player for Danville, and he loved East Knox, and we took the proceeds and split them up between both schools to go to the athletic department. You can go to our Facebook page, or you can call us at 740-599-BEER.
Columbus Collision, the only female-owned and operated body shop in Columbus.
That's right. And Ashley's come up with a solution because of the shipping problems of getting parts, how you can drive your car right up until the day that it needs repaired.
I understand that there's a heck of a problem trying to get parts. We all hear about the ships off the West Coast that have a lot of the parts that are coming into the country. So what are you doing for your customers?
Well, we've seen massive shipping problems right now. So what we've decided to do is we've created like a pre-order program. And when a customer, now this is when a customer has like a minor fender bender and their car is drivable. We will allow a customer to, we'll pre-order parts for them, and then we'll contact the customer when when their parts come into the shop. And then when the parts are actually in, we're ready to build, then the customer can drop off the vehicle so that their vehicle isn't here immobile and they can, remain on the road.
Now, would you do any repairs to them at all before they take it back out on the road? I mean, like if it was a grill or something like that, can you install that and then they still continue to drive it till you get maybe a fender?
I mean, we could. Technically, we wouldn't want to. We wouldn't want to start the repair until we had everything. But, if need be, yeah, we would always make that accommodation for a customer.
So everybody is suffering from this whole backlog of shipping, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct. Yeah, I mean, we've seen it across all avenues. My most veteran technician, this is the first time he's ever seen anything unprecedented like this. And this is all makes and manufacturers, any part from, a steel part to a plastic part. Everything's being back ordered. Yeah.
What a shame. What a shame. Well, Ashley, tell us how we can learn more about Columbus Collision and get a hold of some of these great services.
They can always check us out at columbuscollision.com, or you can call at 614-350-8251.
At UC's Farm Market, you'll find friendly service and the freshest, highest quality fruits, vegetables, and deli meats and cheese.
Yeah, Renee, there's no doubt about that. And we want to send a big shout out to UC's Farm Market for hosting our segments today. We had an opportunity to stop by here the other day and talk to Greg Utze about this freshly picked corn, and boy, does it look great. Plus some other fresh produce that he's gotten in.
Well, Greg, good to be back at UC's Farm Market.
Hi, Mike.
I couldn't help but notice behind us, beautiful corn.
Of course, it seems like summertime now. We're picking our own corn out there every day. The corn's really great this year, good and sweet, and getting a lot of rain with it too, and we're out there wading around the mud and getting it in here for you. Right now, middle summer, Indiana cantaloupe, watermelon, all this stuff is great right now. Of course, we're bringing blueberries out of Michigan. That's a big deal for us here. People have been buying them for years. Peaches have been great coming out of South Carolina. It's really a good time for freezing and canning. And the flavor has just been great all season on those.
Well, how are prices? I mean, obviously, you're talking about Michigan, you're talking about South Carolina transportation costs.
Right, and that's exactly what's driving the price. Price is higher than we've seen in the past, and you're right. It's getting that product here to Ohio is what's driving that increase.
Well, you know what I always say, regardless, I know your costs go, but this is one of the best deals in town.
Right, and that transfers into the store too with the deli. We do such a great volume. Our costs are more, but we're still passing any savings along that we get onto our customers.
We've seen a lot of rain. All of a sudden, it felt almost like a drought there for a while, and all of a sudden it's just been a downpour.
Here on the farm in the last 2 weeks, we've had 7 inches of rain. Our ground isn't really suited to handle that, but our crops really look good yet. We're fortunate there. They've looked good all spring, and hopefully that'll continue.
Well, now, you got specials every week, I know. How do we find out about those?
Right. Of course, check us out on Facebook. It's always on there. But you can sign up for our weekly specials that'll get emailed to you on Sundays, let you know what's coming up for the week. And watch Facebook during the week. We'll give updates every couple days.
And what's your website?
UTSFarmMarket.com.
Mandrake is the latest Rooftop Lounge addition to the Columbus skyline. Located 10 stories up in the short north, it's the latest to the Columbus nightlife scene.
Yes, it is, and it's absolutely beautiful. We had an opportunity to stop by, learn about the inspiration for the design of this and what people can expect when they visit Mandrake Rooftop.
Mandrake is a upscale experience that we wanted to bring to the city to provide a wonderful place to hang out, have a cocktail on a rooftop, and kind of that ultra lounge atmosphere while having some great food that's also great for your body, healthy, sustainable, non-GMO, organic produce, all of the values that make our company, along with Town Hall, really just stand out in the marketplace. And we were just excited to bring this concept to Columbus. So, yeah, we have a great designer who kind of works on all of our restaurants. He has a lot of different inspiration, but I know a lot of our wood comes from Indonesia. He had some Asian influence here. So there's a lot of different Instagrammable moments, as we say these days, throughout the restaurant that really kind of showcase his skill and what he's trying to create as a restaurant here. So it's a beautiful space and really fun to dine in. Our menu is tapas style, shareable. We really want to encourage people kind of tasting different dishes. We have a lot to offer on the menu, so we want to make sure people get an experience of each one. The night is going to progress, start off very chill, kind of build into kind of that ultra lounge experience where we have a DJ, kind of a little bit higher energy later in the night. So whatever you're looking for, Mandrake kind of has a lot to offer. So Mandrake, the 2 best places to find us are going to be our website, mandrakerooftop.com, and then our Instagram, Mandrake Rooftop. So both of those, we have a lot of information coming out. You're able to book reservations, book bottles, tables for bottles as well. So that's kind of your one-stop shop. We would love to have you check out Mandrake Rooftop here in Columbus. We're new to the city. We're looking forward to building some great relationships down here, enjoying the view.
Well, we hope you found some places on today's show that you want to visit, and we want to give a big shout out to Greg Utze and Utze's Farm Market for hosting the segments today. And remember, if you missed any of today's show, you can always go to our website at onacolumbus.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook. Renee, what's coming up next week?
Well, Mike, next week we are going south along 71 and I-75, visiting some great places along the way, including Dayton and Middletown.
Well, that sounds great. Remember, you can always catch this show 2 times every weekend, 7:30 a.m. on the CW Columbus and at 10 a.m. on ABC 6. Until next time,
have a great week.